For the Coker Cobras, I'm Adam Cavalier alongside Carson Newman, head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, a tooth and nail affair with the Cobras, a team that you said played as hard as anybody in this league coming in, certainly proved it here today. But what did you do after a 5-minute drought where you don't score to push through in the end to the 6-point win?
I thought Sawyer and Charles stepped up and were the showed why they're two of the best players in this conference going down the stretch. And we talk about, this is a very tough place to win. Mm-hmm. And they play hard. They had a nice little turnout today. But those guys really sort of carried it down the stretch. But there were other guys, man. I thought three freshmen, Reese Anderson. I'm losing my mind, Kev. DeJuan Perry and Cameron Holmes, all three had some big minutes for us, especially in the second. I thought sort of there was a rally there with those guys, and then I thought Parker Rollet came in and gave us some solid minutes. And all this despite the fact Sean Jones really never got into the normal rhythm. He got in foul trouble, never could get past it. And there's so many guys I thought played a big part.
First half was a blitzkrieg, 3-point shooting wise, 9 for 12 for the period. Was that the game plan going in to go bombs away?
No, it wasn't. And it happened like that. We shot it well, so I didn't make a big deal about it. But we tried to establish that inside, and with a guy like Sawyer, it's wise to do that. But we got good looks, and guys stepped up and made them. And we're all about finding good high percentage shots, and we got some guys that can shoot it. And we've, especially during the Christmas break, invested a lot of time trying to hone that shot, and a lot of guys have sacrificed to get in the gym. So we're fine with them taking those.
You're up one late with under 30 seconds to play. Loose ball out of bounds on a rebound, last touch by Coker. Timeout called. Break down the play that you draw up to get Sawyer the ball down low for an easy and one bucket.
Well, we wanted to get the ball in bounds, and really after we got the ball in bounds, we had said in the previous timeout, the last couple timeouts, in fact, let's be wise and let's go to the guys that have been in these situations and have proven time and again they can deliver. And obviously our guys understood that. We were in the double bonus, and Sawyer has proven himself to be a very effective free throw shooter this year. And so I don't necessarily – it wasn't really a play as much as just an awareness that we need to be really intentional about getting him the ball inside, and then he did what he did.
What's that say about the basketball IQ of this team then?
Well, in that moment, they were locked in. We tell them all the time, look, man, we all have a job here. Coaches have a job. Players got a job. Everybody's got a job. So my job is to give instruction, and their job is to then carry that out. And in that particular time, they showed great poise and great understanding that was the best move possible.
What does this do for your team? You finished out the road schedule for the first half of the year, and you finish it out at 4-1. How pleased are you with that?
I couldn't be more pleased. I guess unless we were 5-0 on the road, that would be more pleased. But I'm pleased, and when you consider the fact that going into this year, we lost some critical pieces, and we brought in several new guys. But it's blended up well. I think we're getting better. I think we've made strides, even from the first semester to the second semester. And I like where this team is as we wrap up. I guess Anderson next Wednesday will be the last game in that first leg of the conference play. But I like how this team is coming together, and I like the things I'm seeing, especially on the defense side of the ball right now a little bit. Despite the numbers today, I think we're actually getting better this semester.
What makes you – again, you mentioned the numbers, 45%. That's okay, not fantastic percent shooting. But what makes you say that about the defense?
Well, because I look at the second half. We held them to 34 from the field the second half, 18 from the three, and we got we made more free throws than they attempted, so we weren't fouling. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, they started off hot. They did, but we showed resiliency to come out and really sort of shut that down. If you look at the first 4 games prior to today, defensively we're holding people to 39% from the field. The three was a little bit high, but I think it's basketball today. 38 from the three and a plus rebound margin. We've shown that again in this semester at least. Team's offensive production has gone down the second half, which says something about our guys' ability to listen, to adjust, and then to follow through.
All right, Chuck, pleasure as always. Congrats on the win.
Kev, I would be remiss, though, if I didn't take this opportunity because the favorite Eagle fan, My little guy Jake Benson is at the house.
Jakey,
and he
is he listening?
He's listening, and I made sure that to make a mental note that if we played well enough tonight, that I was going to give him a shout out. I know as of this morning he was playing with all of his little figurines, the Coker Cobras versus Carson Newman, and at least if it was any foreshadowing, Carson Newman won at home today. They won with Jake directing the action.
Now we're going to continue this because you brought it up. Figurines. What does he use to represent Carson Newman? What does he use to represent Coker in this case?
Typically, Carson Newman are his favorite figures, and that's the Ninja Turtles.
Oh, does he have a specific one that he uses?
No, that changes. That changes.
But it's typically a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah. Now the
opposition.
The opposition is just a hodgepodge of headless, armless, and many times clothesless, just bum figures that nobody really even knows who they are. So I like the way he thinks about that.
All right, that's a good note to end it on. Chuck, thanks for the time.
Thanks,
Jake, good effort. Good effort back home.